I watched this interview on Chudi and Mohbad's wife on the death of Mohbad, and what she was still saying was on the speculation. I'm still trying to make sense, to make meanings of what the interview was all about. She was trying to imply that the father-in-law did not like her. That the father-in-law is fighting for the property of the late husband because it was put in the son's name. It's true, some family can be very, very funny. When their sons dies or their brother dies, they tend to take the property from the wife and not minding the children that the late man left behind and the widow. It is true, some can be that funny. So many women have been driven from their matrimonial homes just because they lost their husband, and then the family of the late husband does not even care how the woman will survive with the children or the child. They are not care, but they are just after the property that the late man left behind. It happens in Nigeria. It's not a new thing. It has been happening in Nigeria, especially when the man failed to leave a will, when there is no will, to when he did not write a will. But there is a but to this, what this woman said in the interview. I listened to it, I watched it, but I was trying to make sense of all what she said. But I still here to figure out what she was trying to say. What she was trying to say was still based on the previous speculation that was online before. That he died because he had a fight with his friend, that the nurse came and gave him an injection, and he reacted to the injection that was given to him by the nurse. That's now the father-in-law is asking for a DNA, that the man is after the wealth and not the DNA. So my question is this: what led to the DNA? What led to the quest for a DNA? Because she was just mumbling around, she was just going around the circle, not saying the reason for the father-in-law asking for the DNA. There was something she even said in the interview, that the man was the happiest of them all the day she got married to the husband, that the man was the happiest. How can the man be more happier than you, the bride? He said that the man was the happiest. It's not like it was one of the happiest. So he said the man was the happiest that he got married to. So you, the bride, you are not happy the day you got married to your husband. The husband was not happy the day he got married to you. But the father-in-law happened to be the happiest. She said that her husband has not gotten justice, that the son will grow up to see what is on net, that they were unable to come up with the autopsy result, that is still inconclusive, because there are some tissues that could not be, because they assumed him that there are some tissues that is making the autopsy result to be inconclusive for now. He was also making emphasis to that bullying, that Naramali bullied this husband to death. That although me, I'm not a party to bullying. Bullying is bad. It's not something to be encouraged. Anybody that is a bully, it is wrong. Stop it and stop to bully people. I'm not a support to it. I'm not a party to it. I condemn it wholeheartedly. But the narrative she's still trying to points now, the narrative she's still going about is that the fighting, the nurse, and the bullying, that those were what led to the death of the husband, and the father-in-law asking for a DNA. So to me, in my opinion, everything I say in this channel is my honest opinion. What led to the quest for a DNA? Was it not the circumstances that surrounded the man's death? Would they have asked for a DNA test if the circumstances was genuine, was just a natural death? Somebody that is a celebrity, he died a mysterious death, and the next day he was buried in a very funny, degrading manner. He was put in a casket and his neck was bent in the casket, a very local casket, and none of his celebrities were present or knew about the death. And it's not like the person is a Muslim. He is a Christian. He was buried in a very funny way. An adult, for that matter, not like it's a child. An adult with a wife and child was buried in such a very funny matter. And you said people should not ask questions. It was the way he was buried, the rush and everything. You said the father-in-law is asking for a DNA. The man said in the interview that he went and they called him and he got to the place and saw that they have embalmed him already. A son, a father, and a husband that just not taking him to the morgue, not seeing, just embalmed him in the house and in a rush to bury him. Those were the circumstances that warranted, that led to the quest for a DNA test, trying to get closure. She now said they are ready for the DNA test, that before now she was not ready because it can be manipulated. So what gives us now, the masses, the assurance that now it will no longer be manipulated? Initially you said it will be manipulated, but now you want to do it for you now, that now it will no longer be manipulated with the masses. Me, in particular, me, I will not take any result that will come out from now, because I will feel that it is now manipulated. In my own opinion, not everything I say in this channel in my opinion. Saying that is bullying. Bullying is wrong. It's wrong. Can lead to depression. It can lead to frustration. Bullying is wrong. Then saying it's because of the fight he fought, it's because of the nurse that came to give injection that he reacted to the injection. Everything is not still making sense. In my own opinion, it's not making sense. You have really not said what happened to the man that led to him being buried in such a hurry and being buried in such a manner. The questions, I don't know, maybe there are other interviews that she stated everything well, that she stated everything for us to understand what actually truly happened. Maybe Oshudi has not posted those videos yet. Maybe it's on another channel, or maybe it's in his YouTube and you have to go and pay and watch it. I don't know. But based on that interview she granted, nothing new in that interview. She did not say anything new aside the ones that has been on air since, aside the narrative that has been going on air, the speculation. The woman was not saying that the father-in-law was trying to blackmail her, was making it feel like she poisoned the food. She put something inside the food, and not knowing that it was the son-in-law that cooked the food and gave to her husband. So the father was not saying that, please, so don't come and kill, don't come and poison my other son. Let the boy leave the house so that he will not lose another son. Me, I don't say anything bad in that, what the father said. She was not saying that she recorded it. To me, in my opinion, the man said, leave the house because I don't want to lose another son the way I lost one. It's normal for a concerned father, in my opinion, no, the way she said it, being that the father is concerned that the son should still leave that house so that he will not go the way the brother went. So if that is what she was trying to imply, I don't see anything wrong in that, what the father said in that case, in my opinion. Was it that they could not get a casket of his size in the whole of Lagos State, that they have to bend his neck in the casket? Everything I say on this channel are important societal issues. If it is not important, I don't talk on it. And everything I say on this channel is based on my own opinion. I greet your government, Mr. and Mrs. ITK.